Die, QB. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, the series is not yet over. It's not an abandoned series or anything like that. Frankly speaking, I just got a little bit preoccupied with Tinkerlands, and then Fantasy Life came up, and yeah, generally speaking, I do plan on slowly chipping away at this series. Granted, this episode took a little bit longer because of those distractions, and because, as you know, these episodes take a lot longer to produce just because I end up recording for multiple hours and then I cut that down. Anyways, I gotta show you guys something. So first of all, we have a patch notes here, and this one's pretty dang significant because batteries for gear ships can now be stacked to 100 in your inventory, our personal batteries as well. They're slowly working out things to make them online a lot better, but generally speaking, the battery stacking is huge. Now, something that I have noticed is, they did change a couple things where batteries no longer take damage when the player dies. Pirates no longer attack ships and speeders that don't have a pilot, which means that when we're just messing around in our ship, hopefully we won't come back to it being destroyed. However, I've noticed some stuff that they didn't actually talk about in this patch. Namely, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like batteries drain a lot faster. Maybe I'm nuts. On top of that, they also have a road map that they ended up putting out. And generally speaking, it seems pretty cool. Basically, they've got, for the second week of June, they're supposed to be fixing a lot of the co-op issues so that the game is going to become a lot better for online, like lockable chests and stuff like that. Generally speaking, you do not play this game online with friends just because it is barely functional. And you most definitely do not play this with randoms because there's nothing to prevent griefing. Anyway, they're gonna add a new speeder, spaceships and stuff. Who cares? Dedicated servers. Okay, cool. Variety of generated landscapes. That's something that I'm more interested in. Most of all, just, give me some stuff that's a little more interesting than the same pirate hideout over and over. Not that I'm getting bored by any means. No. Improving game modes and landing pads, so we'll finally be able to land our ship, which would be great, as well as they're just changing some stuff for creative mode. And then furthermore, at the end of 2025, modding. That would be huge for this game, is if it ended up having proper mod support. Like, oh my god. Spaceship and speeder mods for our ships, but the mods that we're talking about is like people actually creating mods for the game to actually, make it a lot better and deliver content faster than the developers possibly could. That could be awesome. And then in the future, they're gonna have like animal breeding and stuff. Who cares? Not me. A spaceship garage and a player-owned space station. Now that would be dope. Which means now, oh, beautiful. Okay, can I just sort? No, I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to manually do this like an idiot, but whatever. At least that's totally fine. I honestly forgot that I had a whole second page dedicated to batteries. This is great. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. It's faster to just double click them back into my inventory. Yay. Now, why this becomes a huge deal is because now our ship actually has some proper storage, which is awesome. But more importantly, I can just carry all of my batteries on my person now. So we just have infinite energy. They still haven't added a quick, like, shift click or quick deposit because, I don't know, I guess that would be too hard. Anyways, what we're gonna be hopefully doing today is tackling Grace, because we got this ship in the last episode, and since then I've been really busy just kind of playing other games, if I'm being honest. However, we do have over 100,000 qubits now. Not that there's anything I necessarily want to end up buying per se, but what we got to do is go to these two spider things that are in this system, and ultimately I gotta destroy them. I am ever so slightly concerned because our new ship that we're using right now, it's cool. It does a lot of damage to like these smaller ships, but I've come across some enemies that like my ship still struggles with. And the big thing that I don't like about this ship is that it still has very low shields. So enemies can just destroy my shields really quickly and then ultimately cause damage to my ship, which is now more expensive for me to upgrade than our previous ship. Also, my god, I should have just got a fighter ship instead of this. I might have to go ship searching eventually again, but whatever, because otherwise that's really going through my habulary batteries. I have also noticed that ship control, when you're like really up close next to something, it seems to be a lot better as well. So I don't know what they changed because it wasn't mentioned in the patch notes. I am still very grateful at how stupid these pirates are when I'm fighting them. But like, look at this. Getting chests was almost impossible, or at least it was really, really hard to actively do before. And now it seems like it's a lot better. Thank God that laser beam doesn't hurt me, my God. And there we go, beautiful. I like how this planet's got an asteroid belt around it. All right, before we end up going to that, wait, which planet was it? Oh, thank God my quest is pointing me to it. Before we go there, I want to go to the space station to show you guys something really quick. Oh man, we got some pretty good resources off of those enemies too. Sweet. Also, I still have yet to find like an access card D chest. I wonder what that'll drop. So first of all, I forget if I talked about this, but in Bardwell and Killclots, let's call it, there's these merchants that buy like our darkness. And I noticed that I can actually just ping pong between both of the galaxies back and forth a couple times before they suddenly just stop buying things from me. And then I gotta wait like an in-game day or something. But more importantly, Dark in our Discord had let me know that if you go to the modify ship thing, there's our other ship. So you can actually swap back to your other ship, including like seeing all of the different this is how you would transfer your chest, how you would open the cargo, so on and so forth. I still think that the game should have that a little bit more streamlined. It should ask you when you buy a new ship or repair a new ship, do you want to transfer all your stuff or whatever, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Man, what a freaking beautiful game, dude. Like, gotta give credit where credit's due, man. They really just knocked it out of the park in terms of like the style. Because it doesn't just look like Minecraft in space, you know? Like, it's actually, like, quite unique. And I mean, the planet kind of warping into a sphere is a bit odd, but whatever, it's cool. Oh, all right. So, this is a very strange planet. What the heck are these? Whoa, they look so cool from a distance. They actually arguably look cooler at a distance. Because then when we get closer, it's just, like, mountainous. It still looks really dope though. Okay, let's take a peek and see what is this that they're trying to send me over towards. Oh, this is like a habitat or something. They got their own ship. Okay, reach the Knights of the, oh, right. I'm here for like a quest. Clear the base of pirates. Okay, I'll try. Oh, never mind. The pirates are over there. This right here is just their base, which I may as well plunder while they're not here. Never mind, there's nothing here worthwhile. Oh well, let's go help them out then. Please tell me they're down in this chasm. Oh yeah, dude, that's cool. I like that. No, stop shooting at me. Stop that. Don't worry guys, I've dealt with pirates before. Yeah! Gah, die! Oh God. Oh, no! I'm loading my file because I'm not losing 12 grand because I got like no scoped. I wonder if that's because I still have the tier 3 suit and they want me to have the tier 4 suit. Because I'm still getting one shot by everything and it's kind of annoying. Yeah! Oh, I missed this time. How is it still shooting me through the wall? Dude, no wonder, like, I don't care if it's seen as like cheaty to anyone. Because when the game's stupid and doesn't actually have fair mechanics, no, I'm just gonna load. You literally shot me through the wall, you stupid turret. Idiot. Ouch. What the? There's lava in this game? Oh boy. They're really trying, man. They're really trying. Holy crap. Nope. Oh, thank God I won. That was actually really insane. Oh, because this turns into a town. That's why they wanted me to save it. All right, that makes sense. Oh, all right. Hey, stupid.
Thank you for the rescue. I've been studying these ancient weapons and got trapped by those pirates. Lucky me, you got my distress call. Let's regroup at the base. I have some interesting things to share with you.
All right. Oh my. Access card E. I wonder if I have one of those in storage. I do. Yeah. Is it gonna be something good? No. No surprise. Actually, you know what? That might be... Oh, it's the upgrade. I didn't know that that was Q5 for my little robot. Not that I need the battery. He's almost always recharged. Oh. I see. Batteries will stack so long as they don't have durability lost on them. Yeah, okay. Oh, another thing that I noticed, which I thought was really interesting. I wonder if it's tied to the higher tiered scanners or not. But when I use my scanner, it'll actually just locate and ping ore that's nearby. Was that always a thing? Because basically, like, this whole time I've been complaining about, like, oh, I can use this guy to scan for ore, but he only scans a single node. How do I know if there's more ore around? I think I was supposed to just ping it. So I didn't know that there was a such thing as an energy station, which basically will just restore all of my energy without needing a battery, right? It is on a slight cooldown, but it makes me wonder, could you potentially have a whole bunch of these crafted at a base and then just have a weapon that's so powerful it just drains your battery, eat this, and then that would probably end up being the strongest, like, way that you could fight in the entire game. That's a tier 5 tool. Oh my, beautiful. And it's actually got a higher tier for it. Beautiful. So we just got a free upgrade. I didn't even notice that was out of one of these chests. Also, this access card E, we are out of them, but I noticed that for whatever reason, the gun guy sells it. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, also, I wanted to show you guys this. So the market actually sells a lot of resources we need, more particularly the transistors, but they're 1,000 a pop, dude. Like, man, that's insane. And then look at this, 2.5 million. What? Just because it's a car? No thanks. What was the one that I needed? E, right? He sells E, I hope. Yes, he does. Only 200? Yeah, that's definitely cheap enough. I should probably buy his other stock as well. Now, I'm wondering if I should buy this gun. It's 13,000, and it doesn't actually show the stats being better in most regards, but it is significantly more damage, and my shotgun, it's still strong, but it's starting not to be that good anymore with the things that I'm coming across. So I don't know. It might be worthwhile to upgrade, but at the same time, do I actually need it? Not necessarily, because this gun still one-shots most everything, which I think isn't because my gun is particularly powerful. I still think it's just because I just still think it's because all of the projectiles hitting a target at once cause chongo damage. But okay, let's see. Yep, that was well worth it. And there was this random chest that just had a free gun upgrade, so never mind. I mean, if it's a free gun upgrade, I don't know if it actually is going to be better, just because, again, this one requires probably a lot more energy, and the shots have to connect like one at a time instead of a single projectile. Like, I still really like the shotguns because they're kind of broken. Anyway, I did notice that there was, where is it? Yeah, there we go. There was a fast travel point. Huh? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't interact with the other fast travel point that was over here, or maybe it wasn't active when I went over here, because there's a teleporter right there. Hey bro, this outpost is empty. You're the only one here. This place sucks. My name's Helioctus. Helioctus. Is that pirates in the background? I've sent it. Yep, that's pirates coming for my very soul right now. Leave me alone. No. Wait, spaceship acquired. What are you talking about? You just gave me a free spaceship just out of the story necessity? That's kind of dumb, because I just spent like hours getting a new spaceship. Oh God. Oh God, they're powerful. All right, let's try the new gun. You see? Yep, look at the damage on that. It's so much better. I guess, you know what? This will save me money because my greed. I must save the money so that I can afford. I don't know what I even need to afford in this game, but whatever. We got a free gun upgrade after all. What kind of a ship is this actually? Oh, it's another scout ship. Okay, so this would have just been a free upgrade from our story craft. But thankfully, my other ship is just way better, so I don't really care. I do wish that we could sell aircraft. I know why they don't let you, because you could just soft lock yourself, but it would still be neat. Oh, hang on a second. I was gonna say, oh, we can take on this planet. I don't have a light crystal, but at the very least, yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be some good free loot on this planet. So I'm gonna scour the surface for a little bit. Bro, giant monkey. Look at him. He looks so stupid. Another thing that I've noticed as well, which is a bit odd, it seems they don't want you sniping things from far away. So sometimes, like, for the creatures, they have to be able to, like, aggro me, then I can kill them. It's very odd. But yeah, this planet, suffice to say, has been insanely good for loot. Like, I actually got a tier 5 suit. We skipped right past tier 4. And then I also just found a better backpack and a better jetpack, just for free. Not to mention all the different guns, including a new shotgun, which arguably the gun I'm using deals a lot more damage, but there is also an insane sniper right here that's 761. That's like the most damage I've ever seen on a gun before. Like, my God. Like, I forgot how easy it is to just absolutely cheese progress in this game. Like, mining is so worthless. I chose the wrong class. Apparently the crafting class is the meta, because when you craft things, you have like, I think it can have like mods on it or something, which ends up being so much more valuable. God, I love the way these creatures look. They're so cursed and stupid. But it's like, here I am, like, oh, I got a mine for like a bazillion ore. Nope, apparently not, because I'm just getting all of it for free. And then I'm also just making a ton of money because I can just keep coming here and selling all these random guns that I'm picking up that I don't need. Like, geez, this game is like so unbalanced. But you know what? I love it because it means that I can cheese it. And if I couldn't cheese it, I should sell all that ore. But you know what? I don't need money. The things that are worth like millions of dollars aren't worth it. So who cares? Oh, also, I completely forgot I wanted to show you guys this. The shop here had 100 ship fuel cells tier 5, and they were selling for like 50 a pop. So it was insanely affordable. Oh, also, it turns out we did actually have a light crystal. Can you excuse me? Is that guy seriously trying to snipe me? I thought pirates weren't supposed to shoot at my ship when I wasn't piloting it, game. Why is this not working? There we go, please, thank you. May as well clean this planet up just because we're here. Also, my God, the pirates here drop some insanely good loot. They drop the transistors that we need, and a lot of them. Kaboom! Ouch, my frame rate and my eyes. Are you still zapping? Why are you still zapping? There we go. Neat. So that means we should be able to get out of here, weird monkey. We should be able to activate the secret weapon on the planet, which is actually right here by the village. So I'm curious, how is this going to, how's the statue gonna spawn? Inside the wall? Or is it just not going to spawn? I think it's legitimately inside the wall. Are you serious? Because, excuse me, why are you shooting at my ship? It's a little concerning because the statue, as far as I can tell, what is that? I need that ore. The statue, as far as I can tell, is how you'll get like the glowing ore, the super ultra rare mega chongo ore. That seemingly is only like 1 per planet or something stupid. Oh, okay, so here's some ore. If I scan, see? Was that always a thing? Because if it was, the game really should have taught me that. Then again, maybe it did and I just didn't notice because I don't listen very good. Oh my God, there is lava on this planet. I mean, I saw it earlier, but I didn't know it was gonna be like just at a certain depth. Like, look at this, dude. There's so much more ore here. Like, was this... What I wonder is, was this always a thing, or is it just because now I actually have like a higher tiered scanner? Because either way, this is insane. Now mining actually, whoa! might serve a purpose. You know, even though 2 seconds ago I said, nope, that's stupid. Okay, well, anyway, I got a pirate quest to go do over here. And as much as searching the rest of this planet would probably be very well worth it, I don't want to waste my time doing that. Oh, that's a meteorite shower. Anyway, I'm still gonna gather a couple things before we get off this rock. So I just left the planet. Probably not the best idea. I'm gonna mark it in like my big document that I have telling me like the places of importance and whatever else so that I can always remember to come back here. But something I wanted to mention to you guys, I know sometimes I accidentally put my face cam in the bottom left. It's just because like that's kind of my default record settings, and then, oh cool. And then I just kind of forget about it, which I know sucks for you guys because it means that it covers like my health and things. It's just sometimes I forget, and that's all there really is to it. All right, what is this gonna give me? Goodies? Did I get goodies out of that? What about that one? Oh yeah, some stuff went into me, not much though. Oh man, it feels like it's been so long since we were on this planet. Like, oof, whoa. Oh, that's cool. Dude, if they made this area like slowly expand out to being more and more of a base, that would actually be awesome. Like, I would totally get behind that. No, I don't want to put that in there. Man, I got a lot of stuff to smelt. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. Let's talk to this dude. Hey bro, what's up?
Bro, I've set up a base here in the Guardians and it's been tremendous help. I think we might build a mobile light weapon. I've started to work on it already. I need some more exotic materials.
Uh-oh, the crafting console over there has the needed parts. Please bring them to me. Once ready, I'll be able to join you in the quest and provide light strikes when you need them. Are you serious? Garbage. What? A bug! Bro, he almost killed like the main quest character. All right, which table are you talking about, my man? Oh, this special table, okay. Oh my God. Okay, so the game is expecting me to get like glowing ore now and antimatter cells, which, yeah, I'm gonna pin this. Ugh, that is a huge jump up. That is a very, very big jump up from what we were just doing. Like, I totally thought I would have been prepared for the next tier, but nope. I can probably do it. Like, I can probably get all of the items for this next pair, or for this next quest. It's just gonna take me like a while. Whoa, what about the light weapons? Okay, so these are still insanely expensive. Transistors, okay, whatever, I can kind of manage those. The funny thing is, wait a minute. So the damage on all these weapons, what? Dude, obviously these deal light damage to the creatures. I get it. But I'm kind of scared that I found this sniper that's almost maximum damage and it's like the strongest weapon I've ever come across. Like, it'll probably just one-shot anything that I shoot. But okay, anyway, I'm gonna get to forging. So I've just been forging all of our ore up and so on and so forth, and I did not know this. But look at this. That's glowing quartz. I didn't realize that I can just find the planet that has the resource and tell my little robot to scan for it. So it doesn't require any extra necessary steps. I'm basically just doing the same thing that I've been doing since the beginning of the game, which is fine because I really enjoy the game loop of this game. But I was both excited and terrified at the idea that I was going to have to like go through a lot of extra steps to find the ore. In particular, I thought I had to beat a planet to get the glowing ore as a drop. Now, some of the resources I'm still unsure about, but I'm just assuming that I have to get to like a higher tiered planet and then maybe I'll just have those resources drop. In the meantime, the main reason I was mining in the first place is because I'm trying to collect stone and blocks and garbage basically so that I can give it to my recycler to get myself more fuel so that I can actually end up using my furnace to forge all of the ore because I've got so much ore. Oh, here we go. Look, some pirates are attacking me. My God, okay, this thing takes a long time to recharge its shots, but it is one-shotting them, so Well, this is an early on planet, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know what happened that we've got like, I think we got like 700 polonium now. Titan or titanium also is like an insanely common one. But I'm actually leaving some on the planet so that we don't have to hog our entire storage. Now, one thing that I've noticed is a bit of a problem with this game is that crafting recipe up there that we pinned, I don't actually know what it wants. Like looking at the image, it's like, okay, so it wants, is that like silicon? Which one is this? Magnetite. So it wants glowing magnetite and then glowing gold. And then it also wants glowing diamonds, I suppose. All right, so let's take a peek at the map here. Thankfully, I can just see the planet resources. So glowing emerald, glowing quartz, glowing uranium. We don't need any of those. And unfortunately, if I open the galactic map, I can't see, like, it's really, really hard to navigate this thing because it's almost like a 3D image, which I wish it wasn't. I wish it was just 2D. Point being is I'm gonna have to systematically go through each of these warp gates to take a peek and see what these planets have. Hey, there is some glowing magnetite right there. It's also that purple planet that I wanted to check out a couple episodes ago, so, or well, weeks if not days or months ago, whenever the heck I recorded the last clip. You get out of here, you stupid pirate. Now, something I want to see, I'm genuinely curious, because the picture from far away doesn't make a difference. But the planet itself is actually the color purple, so that's kind of neat. Sweet. Now, there is a giant titan as well as a thing that we could hit with our light gem. I'm not too concerned. I'm just here for the ore. So if I tell my robo dude to detect glowing magnetite, is there any nearby? None nearby. Dang it. Couldn't find any nearby. I might have to go like deep underground before he starts detecting it. Wait, there's actually like giant sharks in this game? That's horrifying. It suffocated because it was too big for the pond. But still. Oh, that was sick, dude. Did you see that? I'm skilled. How does this game, this random stupid block game, gives you like Twitch reaction skills, dude? You wanna know why you have to though? Because otherwise you're dead if you don't react fast enough. Do I need to be in this pirate den? No, but maybe there's some goodies that I can find. Whoa! Jeez. Oh my god, I almost died. Woo! Oh, you guys are so mean. There we go. Reach max level on ranged weapons. Wait, I did? I mean, okay. Cool, I did. This planet doesn't seem to be as good as the other one I was on, so the pirate resources aren't as great, but hey, whatever. Is this close enough, dude? If he tells me no, all right, I'm just gonna dig straight down then. Ooh, that would be the one reason to get rid of the darkness on the planet, just so that digging was easier. Anyway, I'm pretty deep, so can you detect the ore now, you stupid idiot? No? Okay, so deep doesn't matter. It's got to do with the spot on the planet. Oh, there's some, finally. Okay, maybe it was the fact that I wasn't deep enough. But this darkness is very annoying as far as digging is concerned. There you are, my beloved. Yes. Is there any more nearby? Dang, that ore's rare. And now there's none nearby. Thank you. Thank you, little dude. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I'm going to head into uncharted territory. We're gonna go to Ichigo, which is easy to remember. And yeah, apparently this place, it doesn't say it's super deadly or has super high technology or anything, but it's very, very high level, which makes me suspect that some of these glowing resources might be more common, or better yet, I'm hoping that we can just find it at a space station. Like a shop might be able to sell it. Unfortunately, there is no space station in this galaxy or system. Okay, well, is there anything that's higher level? This one goes up to 23. Because I'm kind of trying to see, like, if I can just go to, like, the super most difficult area possible. This place, you know what? This one has a temple, so sure, why not? Let's go here. The only thing I'm worried about is while I'm traveling in these systems, I might get attacked by pirates, and they will probably obliterate me, because even though this ship was quite a substantial upgrade from the starter ship, it's actually still not very good, because they're expecting me to have like tier 5 and tier 6 stuff for these systems. There is a lot of glowing stuff on this planet or system. The only thing I'm worried about is I gotta destroy that. However, there is only one in this system, so we might be okay. I'm gonna go for it and see if I can hopefully win and cheese these pirates, because usually they are shredding my shield, and then as soon as my shield's gone, man, they just they chunk my health away. Okay, these pirates are super easy. Luck of the draw, we got really, really lucky with these guys. Doesn't mean they still didn't almost shred my shield. Another possibility is one of these planets might have a village, and they might sell high-tiered resources. I highly doubt it, but if I can just manage to trade for the resources, that would be so much better. Or maybe I can just get it as like a drop off of enemies if I'm in a high enough, like difficult enough region. Because no joke, I spent like a good 20 or 30 minutes on that last planet searching for the glowing magnetite, and I couldn't find any more. And anytime I would find it, it would just be like one at a time. And it's like, no. Yes, if I was still there now, just focusing on specifically trying to find that, or, okay, sure, I probably would be fine. But I would rather actually have fun playing this video game, thank you. Oh God. I should not have leapt down here. Nope. Oh God. Yeah, those guys are insanely powerful. I forgot for a split second, I thought I was in a very easy planet. But I mean, the real bottom line is that my guns deal a lot of damage to normal enemies. Those guys are like darkness enemies, so they're extremely powerful. So instead, I'm just gonna focus on the stupid temple. There we go, it's good. How do I activate this again? It's been a long time. Is it this thing? Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, I got a key. It's just inside my ship, thank you very much. There we go. That's actually insanely easy. Like, I could probably speed run a bunch of temples right now just to get extra health. I don't know if I necessarily need it because I most of all want progression items. Is there a town on this planet? Not that I can see. Oh, but there is this pirate outpost. And if I kill them all, that'll turn into a city. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be painful. Oh boy. And apparently my game deleted my ultra sniper rifle. It was in my hotbar. I must have sold it to a merchant while I was at a town. Which is funny because I remember specifically selling a sniper rifle, but I looked at the damage and it was 300, not my 700 one. Ugh. That sucks, because that was like probably a really extremely rare find. And unfortunately, with my saves, like keeping track of the save files in this game is actually stupid. Like the devs got to fix this, because this is just, it's ridiculous. They go in whatever order they feel like. Suffice to say, I've been saving on the 2 top files back and forth, and yes, that sniper's gone. Good. I love the fact that I can sell stuff that's on my hotbar, because for whatever reason I thought that I couldn't. Anyway, maybe I'll find better gear here. Not likely. God, why does my camera wobble so much in this game? It's so dumb, because the funny thing is if I don't zoom in, then it doesn't wobble. So why does it wobble only when I zoom in? That's so dumb. Oh, these guys are strong. Oh! The matter container was the one thing, like on top of the glowing ore. Okay, whatever. But the matter container was the one thing that I genuinely had no idea where I would find it. I had a feeling it was going to be a rare pirate drop. Okay, that's actually great, because that means now I can get this stupid quest done. It's still gonna take a while, but at least now we can do it. That was insanely close. I almost died. The thing is, I gotta be careful not to destroy all the turrets. Oh, because when it gets converted into a village, if I've destroyed all the turrets, then the village has no way of defending itself. Oh, did this one not turn into a village just because some of these are glitchy and don't do that? I'm not gonna say I did it for nothing though, because that's the amount of containers that we needed. Whoa, health pack 6 off of these guys too, jeez. Well, I got everything out of here except for this. Okay, I mean, I guess that's good. It's not great. It is a tier 6 melee weapon, not that I'm gonna use it, but I did get a tier 6 of the robot's thing, his little stupid stun stick. These are tier 6 weapons. Oh. I mean, it's got more damage than mine, but I like mine better because this is the super machine gun, which, if I'm not mistaken, this bad boy, yeah, it's not very accurate, and it's most of all just gonna drain energy like crazy. It's still cool though, and the fact that it deals a lot of damage. Not nearly as much damage as that sniper rifle did. I still feel bad about that. One of the nearby planets in the system had a city, so that's awesome. It generated gigantic, so maybe this is going to be my lucky break. Yeah, look at that. I must have accidentally sold my sniper because I can sell this. And unfortunately, there's no buyback in this game. That's kind of the biggest problem. Because even looking at this sniper, like, look at that. 560, like that sniper I had was close to 800 damage, yo. Anyway, who cares? I'll stop feeling bad about it. It just was like annoying. Yeah, I'm trying to find a stupid trade outpost. These are cool vehicles, but over $1 mil? No. I never even use my vehicle anymore, yo. I just fly around in my ship all the time. There we go, there's a trade outpost. Okay, let's see. Please tell me it goes up to glowing. No, but it does get Myconite. I don't remember if that's a resource I needed. Oh boy. Because there was, I think this might be one of the resources that was needed to craft the light weapons. Oh, scout stuff. Yeah, oh well. There is another town on this planet, so I want to go check that out really quick. And watch this. Where's the village? Oh, there it is. It just generated in. Hello, gigantic weird creature. That's kind of scary. These towns are huge, but there's only ever like 1 or 2 actual points of interest in buildings that actually do anything. I don't know what the trade outpost looks like from like the sky is the problem. Like, I wish that the buildings were either color coded or a bit more distinct visually. Or is this one with the little orb up top the trade building? No, that's the portal. Okay. Either I'm really unlucky or just didn't notice it. I don't think that this town has a trade outpost. I thought that they always did, but it's difficult to tell because the trade outpost literally is just like a tiny little purple sign in front of a random building. Interesting. So I came back to Viridiana or whatever, and the planet that had the glowing magnetite actually has the specific tag of rare for all the tiers of ore. Versus, for example, the Viridiana 1 or whatever, this is abundant tiers 1 and 5. Now, I don't know if the glowing ore is completely separate from that, so I'm just gonna go here and try to farm some of the magnetite. But maybe there's a chance that having a planet that has abundance of the ore would mean that the glowing ore would be a lot more common, which would be very, very nice. But suffice to say, I'm just gonna kind of keep grinding this out. Oh god, I gotta run from these stupid pirates too, because they're too powerful for me lately. But yeah, it's just a slow, whoa, I thought the game crashed. It's a really slow process. I'm gonna make some mega cuts. I've been at this for like a good hour or 2. I am a little bit disappointed that I couldn't find any shops that would trade glowing ore. I get it. I just kind of wish that they would, because I wish that there was an easier way of getting this ore instead of having to do it manually. It's actually really tedious trying to dig into this planet with all of the darkness that's around. So I'm gonna try and get rid of it. Unfortunately, I don't have a second light crystal, so I'm only going to be able to destroy one of these, and then I gotta fly back to the temple, but whatever. I think they changed the distance at which you can do this, because I swear it used to be that you could just do it from orbit, which would negate any of the challenge, but I mean, let's be real, this game's not necessarily challenging in the first place, it's just cheaty. Is this good enough? There we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, my eyes. Beautiful. All right, I left the planet, restocked. Oh my God, there's another giant fish that was slowly dying because the ocean is just so big. Oh, there he is. Hey, spider boy. Hopefully I can still kill you from orbit. Yeah, that seems to be working. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to destroy my ship, but hopefully my ship can still deal enough damage to its core. Because, yeah. I do like how they did a subtle change and now its health bar isn't red anymore until the core is exposed. But yeah, hopefully I can still destroy it. It still seems to be quite resistant to shots, but come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. I didn't want to have to waste another gem. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of these little explodey guys down here, and these guys that have the tiniest hitboxes imaginable. Kind of wish that they would fix them a little bit and make it so that their hitboxes were a bit bigger, because that's kind of the biggest problem with a lot of these little spider guys is you have to be like pixel perfect accurate. Anyways, let's purify the planet and get rid of this stupid darkness. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, that scared me. I thought my ship died. Oh, hang on a second. Is this statue going to end up having some of the glowing ore up in its hand? It looks like there's some. I hope it's the right one. Is it magnetite? It says undiscovered. What is it? Glowing magnetite. Okay, sweet. Okay, so that's a way that I can guarantee myself a couple. That actually makes a big difference because thankfully I did actually take the ore guy, which means that this is actually double the amount. So that's 8. And we got 4 right now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that actually threw us just over the edge. That's the magnetite out of the way. Oh, that took a lot longer than you would think. And honestly, there's a part of me that feels like we have to call this video here because I've already spent like maybe 3 or 4 hours on this one episode. And that's just not reasonable, dude. Like the amount of grind that you got to do. I have a better understanding of how to grind this more efficiently now. I also noticed that when we killed some of those dark creatures, one of them dropped a glowing ruby, one of them dropped X matter, which is important because we need to actually craft into a couple of these things and we don't have a lot of the resources. Like I think antimatter was one of them. And we don't have enough antimatter, which means I'm gonna have to go out of my way and start killing some darkness monsters and stuff like that, which, okay, whatever, it's fine. We've got plenty of polonium now that we can easily just craft up tons and tons of light crystals, which might explain why these seem to be the most common resources, the polonium and the titanium. But yeah, for today's episode, guys, we gotta call it because so help me, this is just absurd, the amount of time I've spent on this. As for the glowing diamond, that's gonna be problematic. We'll see whether or not we can get all those resources in the next episode, or maybe it'll be enough of a process to get each individual set of those resources. I'm hoping low key that we're close to the end of this game. As much as I enjoy it, it is kind of just very, very repetitive. And most of all, it's just the fact that I'm putting so much time and effort into these episodes. And as we explore out more, and as the gameplay gets more and more repetitive, it means that I make more and more cuts, which means that I'm doing more stuff off camera, which means the episodes take longer to actually make because otherwise I don't have enough clips for you guys, you know? Anyways, hashtag YouTube problems, who cares? Have yourselves a wonderful day. Smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want, support the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.